this phone down. All right, people. I'm gonna try to make this work because I don't got no. I don't have a holder. But I was just about to call my pops while I'm rushing to get to the swimming pool, and the thought came across my mind, like, when I turned 18, I was really wondering, like, why I didn't have like an infrastructure set up per se to do certain things. And the point I'm really getting to is why our people really don't proactively prioritize group economics. Because if everybody's socioeconomic status is kind of the same, and people are paycheck to paycheck, and trying to come out of that, then clearly we need to pick each other up. And by pick each other up, I'm not saying do it for the next man necessarily or fully, even though that's not a bad thing either, right? To, look out and bless your people. But you put in what you can put in. Other people put in what they put in. And then eventually it adds up to where you can own something. Own that, get a return. And not only on some ROI type stuff, but a return on investment in the sense that it can be uplifting and positive for the community, for the youth, for the elders, whatever. So many things we could do. But I'm gonna call my dad and be like, yo, why don't you put some bread up? I'll put some bread up and we do something. And we can brainstorm, we can throw things on the wall until they stick. But that's what I'm getting at. We living in a time, and have lived in a time, where we've all adapted this Western mindset, this Western perspective and ideology, to where, as soon as your kids, especially our people, as soon as your kids 18, 17, whatever, I'm kicking them out the house. Okay. And then when you're doing that, especially if they're missing other things, because your 18-year-old mind, right, you're still immature. I wouldn't even say people are really developed until their late 20s. That's if you're fortunate. That's if you actually applying what you've been taught, and you exercise appropriate discernment that reflects that. And if you're doing those things, then maybe you could be stable and function. But most people fall on their damn face. They fall on hard times, inconsistency. I mean, when you're young, we got attitude problems, most of us, because people have a hard time adjusting, right? You've been a child up to a certain point. Okay, now you're smack into adulthood, and you're hit with real things, real expenses, real bills that you don't pay them, there's real ramifications for not paying your bills, right? Okay, so let's say we don't kick our kids out when they turn 18. Let's say we continue to instill direction and guidance in them like parents should. Let's say we also make an agreement with them where they can contribute to the house in some way. Well, we give them an opportunity to save and set aside for their future. And maybe we can match a small amount of money. Or we can even work backwards and do that beforehand, right? As responsible, proactive parents. But anyway, I find it difficult to not feel for people like myself who endured a lot, and I wasn't fully instructed or given certain information that I feel like I needed to maneuver and adapt in this world, right? Especially with me being a dad now, me being a man, etc., right? Society put a lot of pressure on everybody, men and women alike. And if you're a parent, that just adds another critical element to it, because we all love our children. And we want to do what's best for them, and we want to provide them, afford them opportunities that we didn't have. But so to my young brothers out there, man, who have that mindset, and no other brothers who are in line, and sisters as well, network. What I'm finding out on my specific journey is that it might not always be your blood, man. Your family, your relatives may not always be gung-ho and doing anything with you. Now, if you're inconsistent, or you're shaky, or you just not even any type of responsible or proactive in your way of thought and execution, then I can see why they may be apprehensive to deal with you. But for those of you who aren't, who are legitimate go-getters and really mean what you say and execute, give it other people who do that. Put down the foolishness and give it other people who about what you about. Because therein lies the difference, dog. In this life, you either, it's the people who do it, it's people who don't do. And then the people who don't do can also be categorized as the people who are scared to do right. They're fearful. Fear, false evidence appearing real. That thing right there will inhibit you. It will stunt your growth for as long as you allow it to. Some people have been crippled by their own mind forever. And I'm telling you, get out of that. Overcome that and network. Men especially, my brothers, build. As a man, you gotta build. Every time I go out, I see a few builders here and there, but I see a lot of degenerate activity with our brothers too. Niggas too high to pull their pants up, too high to really tend to their children the way they need to, too high to do anything, too high to defend themselves if things go left. Y'all got Crocs on, your pants off your ass, you either overweight, frail, you're not doing anything. Like, bro, what are you on? It's time to soldier up. It's time to man up. Right? Show thyself a man. What that mean? Walk upright. You know what I'm saying? Be yourself. I don't care what your stature is. Like, I don't care if you a 5'2" man. It's some 5'2" men out here that conduct their business like the kings they are. And they move like giants. And that's how we all should. I don't care if you fucking Wembanyama height. Carry and show thyself as men. Right? And young brothers, it's not about the jewelry and all these trinkets and shit like that. That's cool. Everybody likes those things. Everybody got those things. But I'm going to tell you right now, what I see with the younger generation is, I see a lot of these younger brothers are effeminate, and they prioritize vanity. I mean, these niggas look more feminine than the women they with. And what I'm saying is, if nobody told you, your father ain't around, you was in a single parent household and your mother failed to let you know, I'm going to let you know something real. The main thing that matters as a man, especially once you become a parent, is your impact. Your impact. Your leadership, your impact on what you teach, what you leave behind. These things are more important than how pretty your braids are, how big your chain is. That shit don't matter. Because we living in an infrastructure where our people aren't in control of these resources. The white man turn your water off right now. Your pretty braids and your chain and your painted fingernails ain't gonna do nothing for you, homie. So you need to start thinking about leading your people, liberating your people, and the impact you'll have. That's what matters most. Impact. Young brothers, leadership, impact. Get that through your head. All this silly shit means nothing. So prioritize that. To my sisters, stop picking the wrong name. Maybe your mother didn't tell you. Maybe she did and you ignored her. Maybe you disregarded wise counsel. But yo, I don't care if homie got all the tattoos or if he whatever. I don't care if he do you proper in the bedroom and all that. That joint right there only lasts for a limited time anyway. I don't know nobody knocking nobody down 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If it's a brother out there carrying like that, man, that brother drained, he retarded, and he about to die. He about to die. So he on borrowed time anyway. My point is, we all need to be focused on what's actually important. I don't necessarily mean y'all, I mean myself included, we, right? Because we all in this construct together. We all got the same parameters placed on us, right? The food is bioengineered, and women ain't trying to plant. They got 30 wigs, but they got 30 seeds to put in the ground. You know what I mean? To have some organic food to feed their children, something to provide nutrition. People don't even care about nutrition nowadays. They not taking their herbs. They not drinking their sea moss, moringa, soursop, turmeric, black seed, or whatever. They not getting that in. Man, y'all need to get that in. Stop eating these seedless fruits. Stop eating these seedless fruits. Stop eating these seedless fruits. If your fruit don't got seeds in it, bag. That's not what's happening. I don't even play like that. I gotta see seeds. I gotta see a bunch of them. Maybe I'm wrong for the way I was eating my watermelon over since the season is concluding right now, but man, I was eating my watermelon and all the damn seeds. I need all mine. I'm one of them type of brother. I need all mine. And that's just how I'm conducting business. But I know I'm in here ranting. It's probably because I'm rushing to this pool. I'm really like 10 minutes off my timeline. I had to get gas. I was going to drive my youngest whip. And it was like, oh my damn, the light came on. My tire needs some air. I'm like, oh my goodness. Threw me off because I was going to get gas in my car maybe tomorrow, whatever the case may be. But long story short, that's on me anyway. It was a lesson that I learned before, and I should have stayed with it. But just make sure all your ducks in a row. That's my fault for being lazy and not getting gas last time I was out. But yeah, people, lock it in. Get off the foolishness. Stop being so distracted. Stop watching these dumb shows to keep you in a place of foolishness. My homie, he dating a younger broad now, and he hit me a while back and was talking about, yeah, she up in the crib. He came back or whatever, and she up in the crib watching one of them dating shows, maybe Love is Blind or Love Island or something like that. And she was like, "Will we go on a show like this?" I said, dump her, leave her. And nigga was like, "What you mean, bro? She decent." I don't care how decent she is. If your mind ain't decent, you ain't decent. I don't care how big her booty is, how nice her breasts are, all that. That's cool. But if you ingesting foolishness, you a fool, man. If you high all day and unhealthy and you can't pay attention and you're not taking care of the things you need to take care of, you a fool. If you a drunkard, you a fool. If all you care about is celebrity gossip, you a damn fool. Stop being a damn fool, man. Work, brother. Network. Link up. Hell, link up with me. Get in the comments. Link with me. If you about business, link with me. Let's do something. Let's throw some chips together. Let's own ownership, man. Get off the silly stuff, dog. Straight up. I got to tiptoe through here because the police really be out here. And I'm already late, so the last thing I need is to get stopped, do all that. I'm not even feeling that. But yeah, once I click this rant off and I wrap up at the pool and whatnot, I'll reach out to my dad then. But yeah, man, talk to your people, man. Get in the comment section and let me know how we can start to liberate ourselves, because shit is crunchy right now. The time to do anything is now. We actually should have been done it. I've done a few things on my own that I may get to online, maybe not. But the time is now, people. Anyway, it's a wrap. Peace.